OMG, OMG, on va pouvoir enfin continuer. Bonjour tout le monde. Let's go. Alors, que je me souvienne où on en était. Que... Ah, journal. Ah oui, c'est bon, j'ai. On avait fait la quête avec Parvati, une bonne partie en tout cas, où il fallait aller réparer une partie du vaisseau pour baisser le chauffage. Et du coup, elle se rapproche fortement de la chef du vaisseau où on est. Ça marche. Et ben on va aller... On va faire cette quête là, ça m'intrigue. La question ça va être avec qui on y va. Alors, on va rester par Bati Félix. J'aime bien les interactions pour l'instant. Même si je suis intrigué des interactions Vicaire Félix. Peut-être un peu plus tard. Interstellar Championship de Tossball. Très marrant qu'à un moment on voit un match. Mais je sais pas si c'est prévu. Let's go.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar.
Non. Oh, je comprends E et F. Au secours. C'est reparti pour perdre tous mes soins. C'est vrai que ce coup-là, on n'a pas trop fouillé, hein.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Ah, c'est l'autre quête. On verra plus tard. La quête avec Gladys, on verra ça après. On dit bonjour, on l'aime bien.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm authorized to state that this uniform is more than headgear. It's a state of mind, and our customers know the difference. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional.
Tout à fait.
As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security? Have a look.
Combien de sous? 2000. Je vais lui acheter quelques munitions. Voilà. Quelques munitions, c'est-à-dire toutes les munitions. Notre quête aussi, ça. Une chose à la fois.
Sublight for life. Corporation's never lifted a finger for me.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Oula,
Wonder if
je
they
sais
got
pas
some
si
type
c'est
of
une bonne
secret
idée.
handshake.
You still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
Non, si ça va, personne râle. Je sais pas si c'est le vrai chemin, mais ça a l'air.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Ok. Il a vraiment rien pour s'occuper par contre. Hein. Waouh. Bonjour Lydia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Aggressive Operations. Uh-huh. Oh ouais.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Does this make us Sublight agents now?
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Je peux pas lui mentir et dire ouais t'inquiète j'ai la clé mais je la récupère plus tard.
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
C'est bien dit.
Good boy. Knew you'd understand. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
J'aime bien les chiffres dans les tableaux aussi. Parce que, voilà, because reasons, comme on dit.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Okay.
Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Ok, bon. Donc il va falloir faire Gladys.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our trails.
Oh, elle est pas vue. Elle a une vue sympa ici. Ça, on va pas lui retirer, hein.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
Très bien. Bon. Gladys. Gladys, Gladys, Gladys. Ouais, je vérifie qu'elle est pas dans une autre quête aussi. Non, elle est que dans la principale. Et ben on va faire ça.
CNP Burst Pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst Pockets.
La 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 la. Une question très con. Mais ouais, non. Non. Je suis pas sûr que ce soit assez bon. On va pas tenter, hein. Donc, finalement,
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
finalement, je
regularly
vais te parler.
Feels like the AC finally kicked in. I was confused when I didn't wake up in a sweaty bedsheet. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Okay.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Okay.
Of course. Most of our
Miracles.
supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Ok. Donc Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Attends. Ça marche. Ok, oui, j'ai...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oui, ils sont masse de trucs ici. La 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 la.
A toss ball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
Ok, bon. Et sérieux d'avoir ouvert la porte là? Ah! Armatier la discrétion, hein. Non, toujours pas, pas ça. Shit. Où est-ce qu'il s'est appuyé? J'entends. Et je le vois. Mais bon. Tant pis, c'est une voiture qui coule de fou. Donc, on a vu que là il y a un passage. Ça sera après. Des toilettes. On accroche un peu. Ça. Ça va me raccrocher. Ah bah bonjour. Il y a du monde.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Final.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Dis-moi tout. Je vais les 10 000 qui étaient secondes. Non! Bon ben, dis-moi c'est quoi ton opportunité? Ou attends, d'abord on va tenter le... Pas moyen d'avoir une réduc?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
S'il te plaît. Au secours, c'était pas du tout une bonne idée.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Nah, t'inquiète.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
An abandoned outpost? You think it's haunted?
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Okay, let's go.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh. Elle vendait
I
aussi.
found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Quoi? Elle accepte de les vendre, c'est une des... C'est rare. Peut-être en profiter, hein. Ces deux-là, et ce sera tout. Ok. Échappe. Mais non.
Got it? Inside voices.
Là. Alors, on peut aller voir par ici. Oula. Il y a des choses ici. Et... Parfait. Continue. d'aujourd'hui surtout. Pas du tout peur de nouvelles électrocutées. Quoi? Oh. Oh. Je crois que je sais quelle quête. On va activer la bonne quête. Je crois que c'est cette quête-là. Donc on sait si c'est cette quête-là.
There's a reason they got this place under quarantine, right?
Yes.
On the move.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Donc, pour rappel, il me semble que c'était Ellie voulait la contacter. Elle avait plus de nouvelles, les médecins veulent rien dire, et du coup, on voulait enquêter sur ça pour elle.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Dis-moi tout. Pas l'air très...
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Ouais,
But if
voilà.
you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
What? Comme ça, le diamant, il est parti en fumée comme ça? En poudre, plutôt? Bon.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Ok. Maintenant, la question, c'est comment on fait pour sortir. On fait ça pour rien. Et j'ai mon level up à faire. On va faire ça de suite. Level up. On a un peu médical là. Parfait. En perc. Est-ce qu'il n'y en a pas un justement avec le shroud? C'est pas mal. Le fast travel. J'ai oublié que ça existait. Peut-être la solution. On va prendre ça. Félix qui level up. Celui-là. Il part bâti. J'attends à peu près ça. Parfait. On va finir de fouiller ici. Pas sûr que tu veux tousser dans la zone de quarantaine bâti. Bon. Ici. OMG.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Ah,
You have yourself a day then.
on va parler de Jessie. Ah non, Ellie. Je couvre tout le monde.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
Hein? Journal. Là, il faut qu'on parte. On va continuer ça. Est-ce qu'on n'aurait pas avantage à prendre le vicaire? Out en fait, faut se faire interroger après. Bref, on va peut-être aller chercher le vicaire, ce sera plus simple. Ça avec. Qui me semble qu'il a bossé avec le board, si j'ai bien suivi. Il a peut-être des mots-clés ou des trucs que.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's a fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
Yes. J'ai vraiment trop envie de voir un match de tossball. Maybe plus tard dans l'histoire. Ça a l'air d'être quelque chose. Alors. C'est pour le level up d'ailleurs. Vicaire, level up. Ça. Et du coup, je voulais voir les interactions entre Félix et le vicaire. On va tenter ça. Toutes les deux ont l'air fans de tossball, mais ils ont l'air de pas s'apprécier. Est-ce qu'ils arriveront à trouver un terrain d'entente? Ah là là.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Ok, on est prêt.
The Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
Alors... Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
Boss, you can't be serious. The board's got no right to just enslave another human being.
That's where you're wrong, young man. Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Je suis pas sûr que j'ai dit ce que je voulais dire, du coup. Attends, quoi. J'avais pas compris ça comme ça. Lequel? F6. Très bien. Ok. Bon, on va peut-être de...
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Alors, c'était pas ça que je voulais dire. Chargé. Je sais pas ça a sauvegardé, mais on va se sortir. Je fais pas sourd, mais là j'avais vraiment pas compris que c'était ça. Excusez-moi, je suis un peu bête. Ah, ça va.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
Ah, c'est juste après la discussion, je pense. Donc non. 11,44. Ok, oui, c'est tout. Donc on avait dit ça. Jusqu'à Félix. C'est ça quand on n'a pas de cerveau. Hein. Juste que là-bas, on a une dette 250 millions. Ça se négocie, mais...
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ok, oui, non, j'avais juste mal lu.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill. I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
Nice one, Bedford. Everybody knows you were never engineered to have feelings.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Mr. Millstone. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
Ah, d'accord. Allez, on paye.
Unless you can offer some other means of resolving her debt, I'm afraid we have nothing further to discuss. Her current bill. Some numbers may have changed as interest compounds.
Je crois que ça avait augmenté l'ensemble.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Non, c'est tout. Alors, comment on va faire pour parler avec Ellie? C'est la grande question. Ah si, c'est bon.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Très bien.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
J'aime bien comment elle pense. Allez.
You won't be sorry.
Bienvenue.
Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Ben... Va au vaisseau.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
We got us a real sawbones. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
Attends, Jess, je vais te parler.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Ok. Bon bah c'est que cette là est finie. On va profiter qu'on a le vicaire avec nous pour faire celle-là. Est-ce que j'ai un Mardet ID cartridge? Moi je peux le voir. Cette là. Ah bah j'ai. Ok, parfait. Tout ça je peux le faire. Et il y a deux trucs. Ok. Nice. Ah bah il y en avait une là.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Filing, huh? That what you do for fun?
Sure. Quiets the mind. I told you we don't. You have done a lot for us, Captain. I'll talk to the Commandant about scheduling a thank you tour for you. Maybe check back in a few days.
Tenter la persuasion, mais je pense que c'est mort.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
C'est pas si mort que ça. Bon, bah, let's go.
Hold it right there.
Shit.
What do you think you're doing?
Non mais rien, t'inquiète.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Donc voilà, on est tous d'accord, on va pas faire du paperwork. Non, c'est pas le bon... C'était pas le bon endroit.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest. I'll make my way there. Coming back.
Ouais.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Remercie le mur, très bien.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
J'avoue.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Effectivement.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Ok. Et bah, let's go.
Staying out of sight.
La 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 la. Ok. Ok, je sais pas. Là là là. Personne n'a rien vu. Maintenant on se casse par contre. Ok, bon. Ça c'est fait, mais au secours. Ok, donc ça faut changer de planète aussi. Et puis ça j'ai récupéré le record qu'il faut. C'est ailleurs. Ailleurs. Et là c'est pas ici. Hein. On va tenter, on va voir. Ça dit. Non, ça dit le vaisseau, donc c'est pas ici. Il dit quoi? Ah, il dit juste nulle part. Bon. D'ailleurs. D'ailleurs. Ok. Bon. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Est-ce qu'on n'irait pas faire la quête Ah bah Roseway. Et ça c'est Roseway aussi. Ça nous arrange. On va tenter ça. Mais on a plein de trucs à voir avec Ada de toute façon. C'est parti. Ta 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 ta. Ah. Parti pour s'envoler. Loin, très loin.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
C'est une excellente question, Anna.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Alors.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Ok, ben
Goodbye.
On va voir ce qui se passe, ça a l'air étrange.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Joli en tout cas. Le vol pénible. Ouais, on va prendre ça.
Captain, got a minute? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Non, c'est le 3 sous le pied.
Something on your mind?
Je mélange trop les boutons.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. No complaints here.
Let's go. On va prendre... Elle est pharmacie. Parti. Parvati parce que le robot et puis j'aime bien Parvati, puis elle parce que ça m'intrigue. Enfin Ellie, ça m'intrigue.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Ok, bon. Bah, c'est parti, hein. Il est peut-être pas loin de l'entendre. Et c'est là de transport classique. Et voilà. Voilà. Oula. Il y a des gens morts.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Là-bas, il y a un truc qui bouge. On verra ce que c'est.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Non. On va aller voir ça après.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Sur la route. Oh.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Here we go!
Ah! Ça me fait un peu plus mal que ce que je pensais. Un peu. Se réveiller, let's go. Ah oui, ça nous a remis tout là. Salut.
Hell of a welcome.
Please clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Non, on dit. Pardon.
Warning. Passing obstruction.
Here we go.
Ok. C'est mort. Je voilà après.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of bristle.
Yeah.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Faut enlever.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
X. Marrant. Bon, bouger, non. Un bol, non. Bon, ça doit pas être.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Ici, là.
Easy.
Et
Warning. Passing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of bristle.
hop, hop. On retrouve. Message. Okay.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Hop.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
Ici, t'inquiète, c'est ce qu'on fait. Après, je voulais aller voir la rue qui était sur le côté.
Clear the roadway. obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
La porte est ouverte. Dans une ville qui n'a jamais existé, très bien. Bon, on va commencer par la zone. Ouais, on va aller vite faire ça. Et est-ce que j'ai une armure de plus que 8 là? Ouais. Ah bah, si je suis sur une bourse. Si je peux les détruire. 1, 2, toi. Toi. Parce que...
Warning. Passing obstruction.
Qui envoie un petit peu, hein. Ils sont tous bruits pareils, non? Enfin, it's not space choice, it's spacer choice, en vrai. Go spacer. Parfait. Ça dit quoi? Non, c'est moins bon. Donc, la ville. Je crois que ça ne va pas baisser autant que ça. Encore un peu. Désolé. Alors, vendre. Dessous, il y a des petits diamants à côté. Ah. J'ai vendu un peu. Allons voir cette ville.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Alors, j'ai pas fouillé ces maisons-là. La porte est carrément verrouillée. Trop de choses à loot. Musique, c'est... Ça rajoute à l'ambiance. Ok, et ben... Let's go. Que se passe-t-il dans la ville? Alors... Bonjour, Berk. Meilleur prénom.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Ah bah alors c'est lui qui a envoyé un message. Let's go.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Magnifique. Comment il y a 2 pins. Son. Anton Von. Quoi? Ah oui, ok. J'ai... donne en premier. bonjour.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
What's that one of them?
What? I'm Anton Crane, the lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Uh-huh.
More often than not, seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here. A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here. And might you be the sort of person who's, not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right? Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Persuasion.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Attends, quoi?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well. Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
Oh no.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
Uh-huh. Ok.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace. You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Nobody tells no one, nothing. Pas every... Bref. Ça ne dit rien à personne. Chut.
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Ok, bon, il nous dira. Vers le bas, apparemment. Ah, c'est ça. Comment on rentre dedans? Par là.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
Non mais t'inquiète, on va pas boire là.
I don't need to do it myself. I just think you're the one.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Bon, quoi?
Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
Et ouais.
I don't have time for this.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
If we close the vent shaft, we can contain them.
Yeah. Ouais, je pense que je vais couper là et continuer la prochaine fois. Parce que je sens que ça va continuer encore pas mal ici. Ça a l'air très intéressant. En tout cas, je suis intrigué de ce qui s'est passé et tout. Du coup, on va sauvegarder. Let's go. Et du coup, à la prochaine fois. Bye!